Yeah, but for a sister restaurant. Do you know, right? The place is not bad. Yeah. But to think of sister restaurants, it leaves a lot to be desired.
Now harmony required. Because I was reliably told that your food here is mind-blowing.
Wow. I can't wait to have a taste of it.
How are you?
Fine.
Why are you not wearing a name tag or something?
Yeah.
Anyways, what's your name?
My name is Nosa. Nosa, aka Champion.
Oh.
What kind of name is that?
Hello. Don't worry, we'll call you.
Chidi.
Where are you going to?
No,
Chidi. This one where you come they look these girls like this. Like clothes wey dry for inside starch. Chidi, I dey warn you, this one no be your type. This one you see as them be so. Now big men like Atumbas and honorables them. Now their money then the job. No be your kind money where we say stay there for high sea. What?
Odo.
That is my name.
Odo.
That's my name.
Odo, why you say it to be say you don't have respect?
the two of you, right?
Is it because of that we used to chop together? Yeah, I know. Why you say it that Odo does not have respect for me even when I have a client?
Because
He does not shut up! He does not know that respect is the reciprocal!
why? Look at the way he's looking at those. They will kill him. He's my friend. Look, let me tell you something, Brother Linus. I'm just warning you. I'm just warning you. But since you don't want to listen, no problem. I will help you to move your ministry to where the girls are. But don't say that I didn't warn you. That is my own.
The point of correction. My name is not Blood Linus. My name is who does not know me in this community? My name is Chidi Moos. Nigerian Unlimited. You know now. Very much unlimited. Alhaji, don't you know that one? Let me tell you, by the grace of God, I am the only money man in this community. Do you understand? So don't insult me again.
What did you say your name is again?
Nosa Champion.
Chidi.
Fine. Can we have your menu booklet, please?
I'm not a sell book for you now. See, our food, see our see concern book, concern restaurant.
I didn't ask for a book. I said your menu booklet. Like you don't have a menu? So how am I supposed to know what to order for or what to eat?
It's simple now. So you just walk enter, you call me, I come. You ask me what's my name, I say no sir. Then you say what you want shop, I'll give you a wedu, amala, shaki, abodi.
This is not happening.
Oh my gosh, how did I get in here? This guy here doesn't know jack about menu. Tracy, how then supposed to cook well? Babe, let me ask you a question. Who the heck recommended this rat hole of a hooker for you?
Now you're putting the blame
And
on
to
me, right?
think I read sister?
See you tomorrow, Papa. I am happy and I know I'm free.
Now time for meeting. Any landlord when no show go pay fine.
Make I go call her.
House number 1. Present.
Papa, they don't stop me too.
House number 5.
And they're angry that you're not here.
Just put me on the window there so that I can see them and I can hear them. He's not around, so his house is sanctioned. Present. I carry data for head, I carry him for back. Correct data I know the payment. Say I know they know me, say I know they see your landlord. Talk to me face to face.
Explore without limits. Turn it up on MTN, the reliable data network.
Driver, fire ahead.
Not all washing powders are the same. Sunlight adds bursts of freshness to cleaning power to give you Sunlight 2-in-1. For sensational cleaning and freshness that lasts. Sunlight 2-in-1. Sensational cleaning with burst after burst of freshness. Introducing Sunlight with luxurious oud fragrance.
Better days are coming. Days where we can hug each other tightly.
Days where hangout plans will be made and kept.
Days where we can look back and say we never gave up because of our courage and will to keep going.
Days where we're not isolated from our community by fear.
So join us.
Join us
as we raise a glass
to better days.
Madam, please now. I take it easy. See, I really don't think they mean any harm.
What do you mean by that? If they don't mean harm, they don't want wahala. Why they go to the fire and sir? Pastor said they don't the right interview. What do you mean that? Nakai na say come look my restaurant assistant and my restaurant a mistake. In fact, what is your business for my place? What do you want?
Madam, if they are not ready to eat, why would they ask for menu? I still don't think they are looking for trouble. Please, just let them be.
Modena, let them be. I am pretty sure they are not looking for trouble. Can't you see how beautiful they are? See, whatever they will take today is on me. Whatever they will take today is on top of me. Yeah, let me tell you. In fact, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute to let me do business.
Okay. No problem.
I better come go.
My name is She is the most Nigerian unlimited.
Who you have?
AKA Importer, Exporter, Ice Water. Elias, money is not to the full of the except how to spend it. Titi, since you come into this place, my heart have been doing me believing touch and I've been acrobatics.
Chidi!
Baby, yo. Can I meet you?
Excuse me. Oh! Allow me to eat a bread. I'm on here and get over. Hello! Hey! Stand up for me and get out! You just said this place is a place. Hey, Siji, when you talk of before, this girls, they're not being at all. I did not think I can. Come, but lie. Wait.
Oh, let it is.
What's this? This is our battle. Yes! Our battle. What do you mean? I'm going to remember you. I'm going to remember you. Hey, you be the customer. Wait here, boo. All this on the my mouth, I don't want my body for the pepper. Waiting. Come on, wait here, boo. Don't watch out for your body. Madam, you are not to explain why you put names up our face. Who is showing here? Who? Who is not showing? Yes! Who is not showing? Yes! How? What are you waiting for? Mommy! Come here! Come! Take out! I'm going to go outside. Madam, respect yourself! If that your dirty hand touch you, I swear I will turn you to the best phone and no people forget. Try it! You know the hear what? What is that? You just said she came for it. What you say is make money around? Eh? Why you run? Plastic, that is your head instead of here. See, if not, just move, come up for your boob. Design your face. like you're worrying. Come on, get out!
Hey!
This one now, original badges,
Let me call the police.
Go out! No.
See, madam, please. Take it. Ladies, please. Calm down. Please, put that knife bag in your bag. See, you know it's a crime to draw weapons.
So what?
See, madam saying she don't have food.
Then let her close this place now.
Taya.
We see this place open, I make we come.
Exactly. So, I know you people can get food elsewhere, another eatery outside and eat.
I don't understand.
I'm done.
Really?
Yes.
So walk, you know the finish. Amaka kilo day, na so walk, you know the tire.
There's an easier way to get more data. Get more out of life with the new Airtel data plans. Dial *141# now. Data is life.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Sticky, spicy, sweet.
And please don't touch me. I will get you arrested.
Very, very witty.
He shot you.
This place full of eatery. Remember, person they can't guess when they even serve for here. And they give their hand, touch us, ping. They can't slap us and give them.
Okay, see, please. Their hand did not touch you. And they will not still touch you. But that's if you leave now. Please, you can just go.
See, bros, now because of you, bros, now because of you, we just want to take Waka come up for here. If not, see that yellow purple, I'm for you to design her face. See that her face? That her face was not red. Her face is design her face.
Thank you.
No, before tell me whether you carry from for head.
Thank you.
It's not before that. See that
Madam, what? I only stepped in because I want to avoid stories that cross the line. If you hear the kind of booze and drink these people take, because it was coming from their breath. No, if not, tell me, how will girls dressed like this will be walking around with knives?
Look, let me tell you people something. You saw that I sat down here, that they thought you was looking ahead. Look, what I observed from my own inamuscopic point of view. You see those girls that you are seeing? They transmitted themselves from generator to NEPA. From speaking correct English, they started speaking pidgin English. Look at them. They even carry containers all over the place. Look, I think they are practicing, they are rehearsing how to be terrorists or hitmen.
Shut up!
son?
Because you say woman, they that good.
Oh, no. Chidi, no, just come out from there. Women, children, they are all involved now. I'm telling you. See, the rate of crime now is in high speed. I'm telling you, not just in Nigeria, it's the world over, everywhere. So that's why the government is now saying, if you hear something, say something. I'm back to the crux of the matter. Madam, they are only asking for just simple menu and nothing else.
Menu.
I know they sell menu. No,
Madam, menu is just a list of food that you have on a particular day for them to make their choices. Nothing else.
I know they sell for those kind of people. I know they sell for them. No, don't enter this place again.
Madam, see, if it's bigger eateries like this, they'll have this menu written out. And even with price tags. And it makes it easier for everybody.
Okay. Like the timetable. What you have on the
Now so, yes. Okay. No worries, I go do them now. I go do and I go write Yamotino 6-star restaurant. But not for them.
That one is good, man. Go to Tempa. I swear.
Try.
What's happening? Why they laugh like somebody where the head not correct?
My head is correct, Chidi. Now you are the laugh for. I'm telling you. You see pen guys like this, your eye just open. You swear. Swallow up. Like, what is this called now? This donut that they want to put inside oven. You want to go and correct. Look, if to say you don't follow those girls, go now. Maybe by this time now, you for don't pass pills. I'm telling you.
Shut up. This is animal.
Look at you. Pen guys gone now. You know if you fight them. But if na me, Udo, you for don't begin to show muscle. Anyhow, you do energy for me. Nonsense.
What's up, my friend?
Nah, that is not what I mean.
Be careful, though. Be very, very careful.
I want to go and this myself. I'm coming.
Only run, ready. Am I part of your gang?
Sorry.
Why are you the best like just now?
Sorry.
So you don't almost come what's again.
This is NTA International. Hey beautiful, your eyes, your smile are all begging me to take you home tonight.
Now reading page 3.
Experience unlimited super-fast internet access from Entel 4G. Entel. Live more.
Abuja, the place that unites Nigeria.
Dialogue, empathy, love, and unity. These are vital components of nation building.
We have lived in harmony with the Igbos, with the Hausas, with the Edo. Everybody that comes to this state, we have lived in harmony. Because we believe in the unity of this country.
We call for peace, we call for calm, but we also call for justice and accountability.
Let's build and not destroy. Fathers.
I believe we have fought one civil war too many in this country. So those who experience it will run away from it.
Nigerian youths, let's build our nation together.
There is a lot of fake news and report circulating, especially on social media, on the coronavirus. Do not believe or partake in the spread of these fake reports. If it is not on the official website or news from the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, disregard such report. Only together can we beat this virus. Only together can we overcome this pandemic. Follow the instructions and guidelines provided to combat this virus. Most importantly, stay at home. Self-isolate, regardless of your status. The virus doesn't move unless we move. Let us work together to better Nigeria. Together, we can do this. This message is brought to you by the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Africa's largest television network.
The Council of Our Fathers.
I will urge and advise our younger generation to use talent and brain to sort out problems, not arms.
Nigerian youths, let's build our nation together.
NTA News. When the news breaks, we mend it and present it without blemish. NTA News, authentic and authoritative.
The Council of Our Fathers.
My advice to these young people is please do not take us back to those harrowing days. You probably do not know what it is.
Nigerian youths, let's build our nation together.
You can follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook at NTA Network News, Instagram at NTA Network, Twitter at NTA News Now, YouTube at NTA News Online. Or visit www.nta.ng. For live streaming, visit www.nta.ng/live. Now, You can stay updated on the go, be it on your TV, iPhone, laptop, or iPad, or download the NTA mobile application from your Play Store or App Store. NTA, you can beat the rich.
Hello, Nigeria. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Newsline. I am Jennifer Igwe. As usual, we have an interesting lineup of human interest reports. Stories of hope that show that the phrase light at the end of the tunnel is not just an inspiration for a select few, but for all of us. On cue is the story of an Almanjeri boy's determination to expand his horizon via education. He is proof that tough situations build strong people, and we should never stop trying and lose hope. And for a couple whose marriage lasted for 72 years and who decided to take their bliss to the great beyond, their jaw-dropping story is a rare feat that will serve as great inspiration to many. Then, why an island community is living in fear and movement in and out of the coastal community is dicey is also on our lineup and a call for action. Of course, a social diary and cultural events are on standby. And before we roll our human interest story, let's pause for the news. Elizabeth Omori is on standby. Hello, Lizzie.
Nice to see you, Jennifer, and thanks for joining us on the news segment of the program. As the Federal Road Safety Corps joins the world to mark International Day of Remembrance for road traffic victims, Nigerians have been cautioned to imbibe safe driving while on the roads and highways in order to drastically reduce the spate of road crashes. This was the message at the commemoration of the 2020 World Remembrance Day of Road Traffic Victims. Oyeyemi Ajayi reports.
It is one of the major means of transportation, but also with the highest record of deaths and fatalities, mostly blamed on careless driving, mechanical faults, and even the road itself. This is one objective towards the commencement of the World Day of Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims.
This year's theme, remember, support, and act. So we need to remember those people we lost in the road traffic crashes. We need to support government and agencies to be able to continue to mitigate the issues we have around road traffic crash.
The Decade of Action for Road Safety 2011 to 2020, officially proclaimed by the UN General Assembly on March 2010, seeks to save millions of lives by building road safety management capacity, further developing the safety of vehicles, and improving post-crash response.
Nigerians on the road are in sight. They are not really helping matters. And our call to everyone is to be more disciplined.
The awareness of safe driving must be inculcated by all. In Abuja, Oyeyemi Ajayi, NTA News.
Away from road safety, the federal government says it will involve more collaborative ventures with state governments to achieve sustainable development and peace in the country. Minister of Trade and Investment Otumbani Adebayo gave this assurance at an interactive session with the people of Ekiti State on the aftermath of the NSAS protest. Kola Adebabui reports.
The stakeholders interactive session tagged the aftermath of NSAS protest and the need for sustainable peace in Ekiti State was an opportunity for concerned persons to highlight various issues bothering the minds of the people for total transformation of the country. These, they said, include the need for youth development agenda, capacity building, educational development, total reform of the police system, with a clarion call for Nigerian leaders to change their mindsets as ways to improve every sector. The Minister of Trade and Investment, Otunbaniyi Adebayo said the gathering on the instance of President Muhammadu Buhari became imperative to get feedback from stakeholders with a view to improving government efforts at making life more bearable for Nigerians.
And we also have Maritime, which is Small and Medium Enterprise Development Agency of Nigeria, which does similar things, similar training with a view to assisting people employment.
Governor Emir, who acknowledged that government is not unconscious of various challenges confronting Nigerian society, observed that efforts are run at state and federal levels to alleviate the sufferings of Nigerians.
The Nigerian government's sorrow is synergizing with the federal government and working out modalities on how to meticulously solve this problem, one after the other.
The gathering agreed that there is need for sustainable development and promotion of peace in the state to allow delivery of dividends of democracy in Ado-Ekiti. Kola Adebowiji, NTA News.
The recent NSAS protest, which snowballed into unprecedented violence leading to monumental loss, has left an indelible mark in the lives of many police officers' families. Nosa Osula reports that such victims lamented their losses during a condolence visit by the wife of the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Force Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department, Catherine Obizi, who visited affected stations and barracks in Lagos.
Arson, looting, killings, and all sorts of violence have trailed the once peaceful protests, particularly the burning of police stations by the aggrieved youths. Families of slain police officers, as well as those whose property and businesses were destroyed as a result of the action of arsonists and hoodlums who took advantage of the situation to perpetrate their evil agenda, lament on how the incident has affected their lives.
Things that I lost inside that house is more than, if I will calculate it, is more than up to 10 million. My market, they even carry my counter.
It's like I'm starting all over again. I've lost everything I've ever worked for. So it's like I'm starting all over again. So I need, if the government can assist me to give me part of what I've lost.
I want the government to restore all my property, everything I have in the shop. I have a lot of property, freezers, generators, everything, and the shop also. If government would like it, they can build this for us.
The wife of the Deputy Inspector General of Police, who visited families of police officers who died during the recent unrest in the state, assured them of adequate attention to their welfare and destroyed accommodation.
It's the responsibility of the whole nation. Policemen are human beings. They are policemen. So they have blood flowing through their veins. They are people's husbands. They are people's fathers.
The State Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Odumosu, said that this will go a long way to boost the morale of police officers and their families. In Lagos, Nosa Osula, NTA News.
In the meantime, our Technical Support Committee for the Livelihood Improvement Family Enterprises Program in the Niger Delta has been inaugurated by NDDC's Acting Managing Director, Professor Kemi Bradikomo Pondey. Osinachi Abraham reports that it is a counterpart-funded program between NDDC and the International Fund for Agricultural Development.
The Livelihood Improvement Family Enterprises Program in the Niger Delta is a partnership between the NDDC and the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD. The program is to create millions of jobs as well as empower rural dwellers in the Niger Delta region through agriculture. The inauguration of the Technical Support Committee will help drive the process that will create sustainable livelihood for the teeming youths and women in the region.
It's a program to engage people and give them a means of livelihood. There's still a recruitment of people into the program, and we believe that it will be very successful.
Members of the committee commended NDDC for its effort in agricultural development and called for increased counterpart funding to enable all 9 states of the commission benefits.
The federal government is appealing to NDDC to see how they can, meet up with their own commitments so that those 3 states can
fully take part in the project.
It is all about supporting institutions, supporting companies that are in agriculture, supporting farms.
If you look at the funds being provided by these two agencies, they are funding in similar ratio. Because while IFAD is providing $60 million to fund 6 states, NDC is providing $30 million to fund 3 states. So largely, they are co-partners in terms of funding.
6 states are already on the program. The remaining 3 states are expected to join as soon as the counterpart budget is done and dusted. In Port Harcourt, Osinachi Abraham, NTA News.
In recognition of their exceptional contributions to the nation during active years in civil service, the management of the State House has honored some retired staff, presenting gifts to the retirees, 19 in all, including 4 in the Directorate cadre. Permanent Secretary Tijani Umar urged them to keep fond memories of the State House and stay in touch with colleagues. The Permanent Secretary assured that more retirees would be appreciated in due course, noting that the special event will be done in batches. Umar also appealed to the current staff in the State House to work as a team and eschew all forms of sectionalism. Now to tourism, experts in the tourism and culture industry are strategizing on ways of rebranding and promoting the sector in Nigeria. This was made known at the 2020 National Institute for Hospitality and Tourism Annual Master Lecture Series in Abuja. Oinaya Kaloka reports.
Shows that the tourism sector accounts for 1 in every 10 jobs globally. With the impact of COVID-19 affecting the sector, federal government said it is committed to prioritizing the industry for economic growth.
This sector is one of the key sectors in Mr. President's and this administration's program to lift millions of Nigerians out of poverty.
Experts and key players in the industry advocate for new ideas and skills that will help in repositioning the sector.
The time has come that we need to reduce talking. We need action now. NIHOTOS is very, very key to development of tourism.
NIHOTO should not only concentrate on the hospitality and the hotel industry, but also should go to institutions that attract visitors.
So this standstill has been a time that has given us the advantage for us to think about what we can do better with the little that we have.
Director General NIHOTO, Nuru Sani Kangiwa, called for partnership in moving the sector forward.
There are always emerging needs in the industry, so you have to be proactive at all times.
The theme for this year's Master Lecture Series is Sustaining the Gains of Hospitality and Tourism Research in a Challenging World. Oinaya Kaloka, NTA News.
Into fighting crimes, a barge allegedly involved in illicit oil deal and seized by the Nigerian Navy may be forfeited to the federal government on conclusion of investigation. Commander Sulaiman Gashi Mohammed disclosed this while handing over the barge to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, in Rivers State. Jenny Bassi reports.
The barge, named MLJ Favor 1, was intercepted and seized by NNS Pathfinder Patrol Team on 13 October for suspected involvement in oil bunkering activities around Abisa Creek in Degema local government area of Rivers State. The barge is laden with unspecified volume of petroleum product suspected to be illegally refined automotive gas oil without any suspects. Handing over the barge to EFCC, Commander Suleiman Mohammed noted that Navy is continuing on its massive campaign to rid rivers waterway of crude oil theft, illegal oil refining, and pipeline vandalism.
Zero tolerance to crude oil theft, illegal oil bunkering, and other illicit activities within the maritime environment.
Receiving the badge, Deputy Detective Superintendent EFCC Hezekiah Lott said the anti-graft agency will investigate the allegation.
Obviously, there were no suspects arrested alongside the badge, but further investigations will be carried out We're going to write to relevant agencies to know if the badge has been registered. If otherwise, it's going to be forfeited finally to the federal government.
The commander further enjoined those behind maritime crime to refrain from it, stressing that the Navy will not relent in its war against oil theft and related crimes. In Port Harcourt, Jenny Bassi, NTA News.
Meanwhile, a group known as Ebonyi APC Stakeholders and Elders for Peace, at the end of their meeting in Abakaliki, as amongst other things, agreed to lay aside their differences, work together for their interest and that of the party. Chika Okori tells us more.
Assessing the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari, who has surpassed records of previous governments in Nigeria, especially as it concerns power generation and growing agriculture to achieve food sufficiency, as well, forming a formidable front that will take full control of political arrangements in Ebonyi State, where issues on the front burner at this gathering tagged Ebonyi APC Stakeholders and Elders for Peace. The Executive Director, Administration and Training, NTA, Dr. Steve Ebo, is the chief convener of this delegate assembly.
Well, the essence of this meeting is first and foremost to let our people know that APC is alive and thriving in Ebonyi State. And secondly, we want to use this medium to congratulate our leader, Muhammadu Buhari. He's doing very well.
Nigeria has become self-sufficient in food security, and that is the biggest achievement of any nation.
Speakers encouraged the party faithful to rather reposition for greater opportunities ahead. This delegates assembly is advising the public not to recognize any faction of the party as it was earlier nullified by courts of competent jurisdiction. In Abakaliki, Chika Okori, NTA News.
And Ladi Bala, a reporter with the Nigerian Television Authority, has emerged the president of the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists. The number one seat of the association is one of the 10 executive positions contested by 23 candidates. Fatima Usman reports from Mina, venue of the 10th Triennial Delegates Conference.
The executive members of the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists is made up of 19 people. Ladi Bala of the Nigerian Television Authority succeeded in clinching the highest seat after beating 3 other contestants with 439 of the 823 votes cast.
Helen Odofa is hereby returned as the new National Secretary of NAWAJ. Billion Ogabo is hereby returned as the Deputy National President of NAWAJ. Ladi Bala, having secured the majority of the votes, is hereby returned and declared as the new National President of NAWAJ.
Other positions contested are National Vice President, Vice President Zones C and E, National and Zonal Secretaries, Zone C and D, National Treasurer, as well as Internal Auditor, while 9 other executives, including the Financial Secretary, returned unopposed.
NAWAJ should speak for the less privileged. NAWAJ will be advocating on the issue of sexual and gender-based violence in our society, particularly the issue of rape, which has become very, very endemic. So these are some of the areas that will be doing things differently, apart from just building the capacity of our members.
The newly elected officials were subsequently inaugurated by the national executives of the umbrella body of the association, the Nigerian Union of Journalists, led by the president, Chris Isiguzo. In Mina, Fatima Usman, NTA News.
Congratulations to our very own. In talking sports now, Nigerian judoka 6th Olympics qualification as Lewis Hamilton wins again in Turkey. Amanza Marcus has more on sports updates.
Despite the coronavirus pandemic, athletes around the world are working hard to qualify for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics to be held in 2021. Among them is Nigeria's Enko Ekuta, who improved her rankings by earning 100 points during the International Judo Federation sanctioned Dakar Open in Senegal, attended by 83 competitors from 18 countries. She defeated 2019 African Games champion Wezeu Demboyo Helen of Cameroon to win gold in the women's minus 63-kilogram class after her victories over Carolina Frances Delgado of Cape Verde and South Africa's Alexandra Nenova. In football, Nigeria Super Eagles maintain a slim lead in Group L of the 2021 AFCON qualifiers, followed by neighbors Benin Republic. The Leon Stars hosts the Super Eagles on Tuesday after Friday's first leg 4-4 draw in Benin City, Edo State, with the Lesotho-Benin Republic match also billed for same day. 8 AFCON qualifying matches come up on Monday. Eswatini hosts Congo. The Cranes of Uganda are in South Sudan. It's Botswana against Zambia, and the Mozambique versus Cameroon match also for Monday. In tennis, world number 1 Novak Djokovic is bidding for a 6th title in the last ATP finals in London and takes on Diego Schwartzman in his opener on Monday. In tribute to the competition's 50th anniversary, the 8 singles players are divided into 2 groups. Group Tokyo 1970 has Djokovic, Medvedev, Zverev and Schwartzman, while London 2020 consists of Nadal, Thiem, Tsitsipas and Rublev. The competition, which started on Sunday, ends on November 22 with the doubles and singles finals as Turin in Italy takes over as hosts from 2021. In Formula 1, Lewis Hamilton has won and equal Michael Schumacher's 7 Formula 1 world titles at the Turkish Grand Prix and has been receiving congratulatory messages as the greatest Formula 1 driver of all time. In boxing, America's Terence Crawford retained his WBO World Welterweight title after a 4th-round defeat of his opponent, the Briton, Kell Brook, to remain undefeated in 37 fights. With Sports Update, Manzi Marcus, NTA News.
Away from sports now, Bauchi State Deputy Governor Senator Baba Taylor has described the canoe capsized that resulted in the death of 18 teenagers in Margia village as a tragedy. Speaking during a condolence visit to the area, the Deputy Governor encouraged the families of the departed souls and people of the area to take heart. Abbas Mekano reports.
16 out of 18 drowned in the river were females. They were going to the farm on Thursday when the canoe carrying 23 passengers capsized and 5 of them were rescued. The State Deputy Governor Senator Baba Taylor, who led the state government delegation, prayed Allah to forgive the souls of the deceased. He announced the donation of 2 million naira to the families of the deceased and prayed Allah to grant them the fortitude to bear the irreparable loss. District Head of ITAS, Muhammad Segir, who received the delegation on behalf of the families of the deceased, thanked the state government for the concern. He prayed Allah to reward the members of the delegation abundantly. In Bauchi, Abbas Mekano, NTA News.
Minister of Interior Rauf Arebeshola has paid a condolence visit to Kaduna State over the death of the former governor Alhaji Abdulkadir Balarabe Musa, describing the late elder statesman as a unique politician who made sacrifices for the peace, progress and unity of Nigeria. Mohammed Umar Ajingi reports.
The Minister of Interior, Rauf Arebeshola, received by the Deputy Governor of Kaduna State, Hadiza Balarabe, described late Balarabe Musa as a patriotic and fearless politician who dedicated his life to the cause of justice and ideal democracy.
We should be leaders, present and upcoming, should know that integrity, dignity, principle are the hallmarks of great people. And those are the things Madam Abdulkadir Balarabe Musa symbolized while alive.
At the deceased residence, the minister prayed Allah to grant the family the courage and fortitude to bear the great loss. The Interior Minister advised politicians to emulate the lifestyle of late Balarabe Musa. In Kaduna, I am Muhammad Umar Ajingi, NTA News.
Next is a look at what the weather would look like tomorrow, Monday.
join us on the weather forecasts. For Monday, dust haze condition is expected over the northern cities, with horizontal visibility in the range of 2 to 5 kilometers and less than 1,000 meters over a few places in the north during the morning and evening hours. The north central will be predominantly sunny with some haziness across the region throughout the day. Down south, patches of clouds are expected with prospect of a few thunderstorms over parts of Delta and Bayelsa states in the morning. The afternoon holds better prospect of a few thunderstorms over the stretch of the coastal states, to include Oka, Imo, Ondo, and Edo states. I am Theodora Item, and thank you for watching.
And that ends the news segment of the program. Jennifer, we're back with more reports for you after this break. To stay with us. Stay with us.
My tailor don't be your mate. He don't live for your grade. If he knock you a bada, tell him go the hell. Anytime I want to celebrate, he go so the clock, he no delay too. He sweet me like a chocolate too. My tailor no they disappoint too. Tailor we go have a university. You don't go they jump like a baka. If you see my tailor,
make that switch today and enjoy all calls at 11 kobo per second. Free data on every recharge and double data for 3 months on the network with the widest 4G coverage.
Okay, my tailor.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
There are no small beginnings, only stepping stones to bigger things. That's our philosophy at Premium Pension. And so no matter the size of your money, our team of expert fund managers invested wisely and actively to make sure your money is always working as hard as you do. After all, the things we're building today can help shape your future in the long run. And with the right partner by your side, the one thing you're sure to do is soar. Premium Pension. Active today, premium tomorrow.
Guys, stop, it's Tenny! Tenny, can you please take a picture with us? Tenny, please, can you sing for us?
When you need me, you can FaceTime me on the go. Baby, I got you. 'Cause it no matter where you stay, oh baby, you can reach me overseas, my dear. Whether na Ghana or Lagos, Nigeria, you can call me on my telephone line. You know I'm always online. Only by me, I go anywhere and anytime. You can call me anytime. Glow, Brekete.
Introducing Berekete. Activate a new Glow SIM and get 600 Naira free credit plus 700% bonus on every recharge and up to 100% bonus on data plans. Glow Unlimited.
nation's human resource.
Imagine the joy that fills your heart when you have just given birth. Whatever your size, we got you.
What of the grandmother?
With our Buy Right chat, you can get the best mattress that goes with your body weight. Don't just buy a mattress, buy a Vitafoam mattress.
The name of the baby is Stella.
Vitafoam, the fine art of living.
Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion presents Year 2020 Divine Commonwealth Conference, DIFCON, an annual convocation of believers in Christ, will through inspired speakers, teachers, and anointed servants of God provide an exposition of the theme, We Are More Than Conquerors. In the context of Romans 8, verse 37, the Divine Conference will navigate through Bible studies, teachings, song ministrations, revivals, and DIFCON testimonies of the miraculous. Registration is ongoing at www.difcon.com. The opening service is scheduled for Sunday, 15th November at 5 p.m., while other activities will run through to Thursday, 19th November at 8 a.m. daily with full COVID-19 safety measures. Venue is the National Christian Center, Abuja. Convener and chief host, the Most Reverend Henry Ndukuba, Primate of all Nigeria Anglican Communion. Jesus is Lord. The Council of Our Fathers.
My advice to these young people is please do not take us back to those harrowing days. You probably do not know what it is.
Nigerian youths, let's build our nation together.
Welcome back. Now, the story of Muazu Musa Musab keeps getting better. In case you've forgotten him, he is the Almajiri kid in Abuja who was enrolled in a formal school by the Director Education Resource Center, Nemat Abdurrahim. Now, young Muazu sat for the 2020 Senior School Certificate Examination and came out with impressive grades, including A and B in mathematics and 2 other subjects. Meanwhile, his 2020 score at the Joint Matriculation Examination, hopefully, would secure him a place at the Yusuf Maitama Sule University, Kano, where he's seeking to study political science. Hadiza Godwin Ebune has been following Muazu's story. She now reports on the latest feat and his ambition to become Nigeria's president someday.
To dreaming about future ambitions, it doesn't get bigger than aspiring to be the president of one's own country, and that is the dream of Muazu Musa. His ambition is a tall order, but with 3 Bs and 6 credits in his West African Examination Council's SSCE and a score of 202 in his UTME, this boy, who's first encountered formal education in class at the age of 17, surely knows a thing or two about overcoming challenges. His result has been hailed as a breakthrough result with a higher chance of securing a place at the Yusuf Maitama University, Kano, where he has applied to study political science and international relations.
I want to further my education and go to higher institution university. And that is why I decided to choose my state university, and so that I think it will be easy for me to go to a scholarship there. That is why I decided to apply to Yusuf Maitama Sule University.
Here at the shelves of the City Library in Abuja is where Muazu has immersed himself in studies as he prepared for his SSCE and other examinations. His benefactor, the Director Education Resource Center, Nemat Abdurrahim, was quick to identify Muazu's raw talent and scouted him off the streets. Our next challenge now is how to help this promising boy to move to the next level.
Though my joy was kind of with mixed feeling, I wish we had other of his kind that we were able to meet up with the scholarship and be able to graduate. We started with 20 almajiris with him, though some of them drop out along the line. We still have about 15 now.
Muazu's achievement so far is testament of the power of determination.
I got to this very school on the 6th of August. That was when I resumed officially. And he was one of the very first students that got to me and greeted me. And since then, I always see him a very serious student, ready to read, ready to be corrected. Whatever I give to him, you say, do this for me. He will even go extra mile to do it better than what is expected of him.
Seeing his result, actually, I'm not surprised. Why I'm not surprised, even to couple with his background. But education is all about being dedicated. He's very serious with your education.
He's very dedicated and focused to performing his duties. He never delegates his duties to anyone.
Though he's still far away from realizing his big dream of becoming the president of Nigeria one day, but his access to education has at least given him the audacity to dream.
Muazu, the sky is the limit for you. Now, in a competitive economy, what clearly stands an individual out is innovation, and creativity is key to having an edge over others, a quality being displayed by a 15-year-old from Akwa Ibom State. So far, he has fabricated several heavy-duty machines within a short period of 4 years. His latest inventions were exhibited at an event to mark Nigeria's 60th independence anniversary celebration. Kelvin Samuel reports.
At 60, there have been a number of outstanding Nigerians across board who are competing with their counterparts across the globe in different fields of endeavor. One of such persons is a 15-year-old Hope Emmanuel from a local government area, Akwa Ibom State, presently in junior secondary school class 3. He used some locally fabricated materials to build the prototype of an excavation machine that is capable of moving heap of sand from one place to another. Hope says he had observed with keen interest the marvelous work done by excavation machines at construction sites, which was where he took the initiative to build and operate an automobile company in future that is capable of producing different types of heavy-duty machines that will be made with locally sourced materials.
For now, I'm using manual, but my next model will be digital with wireless remote, and this is made up of wood, aluminium, some particle boards and batteries, using the drip set as a hose, using the syringe as the cylinders, and using the water as a hydraulic.
He says the journey of producing different types of machines, which started 4 years ago, is not without challenges, which is why he is calling on government and well-meaning individuals to support him in order to take his dream to its next level.
Why I'm using manual is simply because I don't have money to buy the DC motor that should be pumping the hydraulic to circulate the hydraulic. And the second, we need like a kind of sensor and receiver so that when it sends to these things and it will receive that will help, so like enables it to work wireless remote.
Empowerment of young talented Nigerians is key to both the industrialization drive and diversification of the country's economy.
We should encourage people like that. Now, in 2018, he won the Multina Teacher of the Year award, which saw the company construct a building of 6 classrooms and a library in the school where he teaches. In 2019, he submitted his entry for the Global Teacher Prize, and in 2020, he was shortlisted first among top 50 and eventually made it to the final 10. The Global Teacher Award by Verki Foundation is described as the Oscars of education, with a grand prize of $1 million to a teacher who has made an outstanding contribution to the profession. Yes, You heard right, and the Nigerian who made it this far is serving as a beacon of hope in Government Day Secondary School, Karu, Abuja. Olayinka Ojo has the first part of the story of sheer determination and resilience from unlikely places.
It is often said that some teachers are born, while some are made. But for Kwefa Olasunkanmi, it goes both ways. His teaching experience started in Koma village, Adamawa State, while on the mandatory NYSC scheme back in 2009, where he distinguished himself by setting up a library to add value to his teaching. When the 2020 call for entries for the Global Teacher Prize was made, Okwefa took a shot with his unique teaching methods, and here we are today.
I remember my first time in the classroom, it wasn't so funny. Even though, yes, I had the ability, the skills within me, I still had to go through training. So I had to train myself over time to make myself into what I am today.
A teacher teaching me competing in such a global participation. I love it. It's very great.
Some Nigerian teachers were nominated in the past in the top 50 category, but Okwefa of GDSS Karu is the first to make it this far in the race. An English teacher whose teaching methods make learning very interesting, using edutainment, music, and dance. His fun-based teaching method and use of flip model has endeared him to both staff and students with remarkable results.
Even the consonant sound, the way he put it in a musical form, it helped me to learn it fast, unlike the other ones that have been taught by other teachers.
You found a gold here, and whoever have the gold medal has it all.
With the sum of $1 million at stake, Okwefa at present is the only one representing not just teachers in Nigeria, but the entire West Africa. Here is what he intends to do with the prize money if he wins.
I want to build over 9 libraries around different communities in the country. Look at my community now, my Karu community now. Apart from our school libraries, we don't have any single community library in this area. Then I also build what we call a digitized school. So with this $1 million and building such in this country, I believe we'll have really saved education.
It will interest you to know that during the lockdown, Okwefa teamed up with some teachers across the country to put together online video lessons for students and pupils to ensure that learning continues even in the face of COVID-19.
Wow, quite inspiring. Now, health, they say, is wealth. But in some instances, wealth is what is needed to gain health. Just like in the case of Godri Inikori, a patient suffering from chronic kidney disease and is in dire need of financial support from Nigerians to get back on his feet. Hakimat Aliyu has these details.
Inikori's ordeal with his health condition, this as far back as 8 years ago, after he was diagnosed of kidney problem. The 43-year-old native of Delta State and father of 2 is a civil servant who has exhausted his finances to the constant dialysis, which keeps him going.
It has not been easy for me, very, very stressful financially, emotionally and otherwise. By God's grace, some persons have been helping, even my church have been helping to see that. But the money is so huge. We need about 11 million.
He now requires kidney transplant, but his constraint remains the money to finance the procedure.
To get a donor is even very, very difficult. But God made it possible that I have a donor now, and God will bless him for me. I don't want to die. I am still very young. I have children. I have a wife. I have parents. My parents are still alive, and I don't want to lose my life. I have been crying all day that many people should come to my aid.
Godfrey is currently on admission at Zenith Medical and Kidney Center and desperately needs assistance to raise the 11 million naira for his transplant. You can assist in saving his life by donating to his Zenith Bank account 100-477-2436. Godfrey Inikori.
Nigerians, let's not let him die. Now, 6 months after the brutal murder of Vera Owaila Omazua, her remains has been finally committed to Mother Earth. Adogbeji Ajagba reports that students, civil society groups, and members of Redeemed Christian Church of God filed out to give Owaila her last respect.
On the 29th of May 2020, the world woke up to a rude shock, the death of Owaila Omozua, a 22-year-old who was murdered inside the well-known branch of a major church near Ikpoba Hill, Benin City. Wife of the state governor and notable Nigerians, including President Muhammadu Buhari, who sent a condolence message to the family. The officiating minister, Dele Balogun, in his message, extolled her virtues and expressed joy that the church has decided to immortalize her.
Even though Vera Uwaila stayed for a few years on this side of eternity, she has actually left an indelible mark on the sand of time. And I know that her good works within that few period will surely go after her.
After hours of emotional outrage and pain, her body was finally lowered to Mother Earth.
The happiest part of it all is that she's going to the Lord, which I know she's in heaven right now. But the bad part of it, which I'm still saying, that she didn't get the justice she deserved.
I feel so sad. I'm angry, and I feel so sad for the loss of my sister, but I feel sadder for Nigeria because the law is very flexible for the rich and influential.
Friends and well-wishers expressed their pains as she finally goes home.
Uwa was like a daughter to me. She was like a friend. She was like a sister.
The legacy Uwalai's death has left is of no small measures, because it was until her death a lot of awareness and sensitization on how far issues can be challenged when cases of rape is reached that got to know to the public.
Before her youthful life was cut short, Vera Uwaila Omozua was a 200-level microbiology student of the University of Benin.
May her dear soul rest in peace. Justice must still be served. Time for a break now. Newsline will be back in a moment.
Picture with us. Tempest, can you sing for us? Of course.
When you need me, you can FaceTime me on the go. Baby, I got you. 'Cause it no matter where you stay, oh baby, you can reach me overseas, my dear. Whether na Ghana or Lagos, Nigeria, you can call me on my telephone line. You know I'm always online. Only baby go anywhere and anytime. You can call me anytime.
Glow,
Introducing Berekete. Activate a new Glow SIM and get 600 Naira free credit plus 700% bonus on every recharge and up to 100% bonus on data plans. Glow Unlimited.
I'm bored.
So you gotta have a smile, no matter what it takes. Gotta take your bliss now.
Hey, looking
inside your Pure Bliss pack? Do you see a code? Then SMS the code to 34778 or WhatsApp it to 081 350 53867 to see what you've won.
I'm a lucky winner of 1 million naira.
It's the Pure Bliss Millionaire promo. Buy any Pure Bliss pack and stand a chance to be one of 15 lucky people to win 1 million naira. Also, stand a chance to win over 300,000 other prizes. Light up your day with Pure Bliss Millionaire promo. Buy now to start winning.
Not all washing powders are the same. Sunlight adds bursts of freshness to cleaning power to give you Sunlight 2-in-1 for sensational cleaning and freshness that lasts. Sunlight 2-in-1 sensational cleaning with burst after burst of freshness. Introducing Sunlight with luxurious oud fragrance.
This is my time.
You are not going to spoil it.
This time is precious. Don't let mosquitoes spoil the fun. Relax and enjoy the moments that matter. Use Baygon fast-acting insect-killing protection for your home. Baygon, take back your home. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Taste is key and that's how we communicate. Best nourishment in every scoop. Mama, tasty mama, share the love we all together. I love my mama. Mama, tasty, nourishing, scoop it.
Mama, best scoop of tasty nourishment.
Do you know that social media is not good or bad, and that it is you who is using it that is either good or bad? Bad social media users spread rumors and fake news without verification. But good social media users stop, verify the information, and reflect before sharing it. Now, are you a good social media user? Stop the spread of fake news. Verify the authenticity of your source for a better Nigeria.
This message is from the National Orientation Agency.
The Council of Our Fathers.
I will urge and advise our younger generation to use talent and brain to sort out problems, not arms.
Nigerian youths, let's build our nation together.
Welcome back. As the saying goes, find a man diligent in his work, and he shall stand before kings. Well, our next story is about a man who has done just that and in the process soared with the eagles to great heights. Let's not keep you guessing for long as Dr. Oguyemi is set to bring us details of the man, his passion, and next move.
Walking into this hall, I wasn't at all prepared for the event that was about to take place. Soon, guests arrived to melodious tunes and cocktails served. The man of the moment, Tony Ibitoye, arrived with his family. A quick Google check about him revealed details why he was being celebrated. The former media officer of the Nigeria male national team, the Super Eagles, had served diligently in that capacity for 5 years and 7 months.
You know, before, you always get the list of players. Everybody knows what's happening. In the past 5 years, until the coach announces it, you don't hear it. And that tells you that Tony is a man you can trust. And he's a man that you want in your corner. I'm extremely proud to call him my friend.
The theme of the event, Back to the Beat, rightly captures the aspirations of Tony Ibitoye, who was welcomed by fellow sports comrades.
Say, this is money, or this is some gain, something he will gain from something material he will gain because of that. Now, whatever he believes he has to do, And his decisions are always well considered. You know why? Because he's a very brilliant guy.
From Toyin Ibitoye, I learned that it is better to make friends than to make enemies. Toyin, you have done very, very well. We are very proud of you.
To thank him for keeping fit, running a beautiful race, and as they say, there is a season for everything.
In his words, he was driven by passion for sports as he remains a fan of the Super Eagles.
My family, my mom became a Super Eagles fan. She's still a Super Eagles fan. She will still continue to pray for the team. My son doesn't say I'm working on, what did he call it? On Super Sports. Instead of Super Eagles. And my daughters and my sweet wife, thank you so much for all the support, traveling all around and helping me, Dumnodi and everybody. I say thank you, and thank you again.
He was presented with a number 46 jersey of the Super Eagles for his duty to the nation.
Feats achieved by others should inspire us. Now, after 5 years of fulfilling promises to her numerous customers, Nigerian Breweries PLC, a leading brewing company in Nigeria, has relaunched a Star Radler beer, introducing red fruits and citrus flavor alongside Legend Stout. Amaka captured the exciting moments, including the unveiling of the new face of these brands.
It was an evening to remember. Appearance of guests depicts the awareness that coronavirus is still lurking around, so they comply with the safety rules. What a beautiful experience it was for consumers of the unique brands Star Radler, citrus and red fruits flavors. Also, the Legend Stout now looks more unique.
You guys are missing out.
Yeah, this is Star Radler Citrus. Yeah, I'm really proud to be drinking this.
The flavor is actually nice and refreshing.
The upgrade of these brands is coming few weeks to the festive season. Is it deliberate? Let's hear from the decision makers.
Nigerian Breweries is a consumer-centric company, and is what the consumers love, that is what we have to give them. So we know that our TA like to experiment with flavors, and that is why we've come up with a new flavor called Star Radler Red Fruit, which is a combination of the Star Radler that you know, and strawberry and cranberry. It's the first beer that you'd see in a reddish color.
We need people to be able to creditably, speak about our brands, and we see the power of social media and the power of influencers, and so we felt like this particular influencer, she's got the flavor, she's fun, and she got the class, and she's able to inspire and influence quite a lot of people on behalf of Star Radler.
We're also giving our consumers a new liquid that is easier to drink, that they can easily kind of try. I'll be encouraging consumers out there to actually try the new Legend Extra Stout.
The celebrity endorser of these 3 unique brands was revealed. Erica, one of the housemates of the just concluded Big Brother reality TV show. This heightened the excitement.
You guys are making the brand sell out. Keep making Star and Legend sell out.
Ensuring that millions of consumers across the world get the real refreshing taste of the rebranded products among other promotions remains the mandate of Nigeria Breweries PLC.
Now, Argungu is notable for its tourist status, bringing together dignitaries from far and near. The town has done that again, but this time it is for a different purpose. Musa Abubakar reports that the recent convergence of personalities was for the wedding of Najib Aminu Waziri Tambuwal, the son of the Sokoto State Governor, and his beautiful bride, Amina Umar Tafida. Musa Abubakar is here to tell us about it.
A
It's a pre-wedding event, all put together to bid farewell to the bride, who will soon join her husband. It's a joyous moment for Amina Umar, her family and friends.
I love you, baby. I love you, baby.
But even joyous for the groom, who has brought together this crowd to Arugungu. Is a ceaseless procession of dignitaries making their way to the palace, the venue of the event. And just when all expected guests have arrived, representative of the bride Abubakar Atiku Bagudu and groom Abubakar Malami, who double as head of presidential delegation, took the stage.
wali na ya Amina ya ba mu mun karba akan sunna ta manzo sallallahu alaihi wasallam kuma muna neman izini na daura aure a
The marriage was sealed and endorsed by witnesses after the payment of 250,000 naira bride price. Is a toast for love, one that is endowed by prayers and recipe for success.
I wish them all the best in their married life, and we pray that God, may Allah in His mercy, will guide them all through.
The President is indeed registering his exceptional congratulations to the couples.
She should always remain patient, and she should always consider her religion before anything, and she should act according to the tradition of Islam.
They must consistently be each other's friend.
I wish them good luck always, and I wish I happy for.
And our prayer is that the couples, that God is going to lift them and bless them as they form a new home.
For the bride and groom, the journey has just begun.
Congratulations to the new couple. Now, over the weekend, the Prince of Lafia Emirate Ishak, son of the Emir of Lafia, Justice Sidi Mohammed I, bid farewell to bachelorhood amid prayers for a blissful marriage to Zainab Shuaibu Dalhatu. Aliyu Tijani Mohammed reports that hundreds of people were in attendance to give their blessings and moral support to the royal family.
The two lovebirds picked a marriage relationship more than a year ago, and to unite the two in marriage, Lafia Square was chosen to accommodate hundreds of people. From traditional rulers to members of the bench, Chairman, Nigerian Governors Forum, Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State, and Hamza Musa Makarfi, who represented Director General of the NTA. Governor Abdullahi Sule gave the bride on behalf of Dalhatu's family, while Inspector General of Police Mohammed Adamu received the bride on behalf of the groom's family after payment of 200,000 naira as dowry. With marriage rights fulfilled in line with Islamic injunction, Chief Imam of Lafia, Malam Dalhatu Dairu, pronounced Ishaq and Zainab as husband and wife.
For them to be able to live with one another, and this, by the grace of God, will be their path for family and longevity.
Let them be patient with one another, and they will have a blissful marriage, and they will stay in peace.
There was a royal night as part of activities for the wedding.
This is something that we have been waiting for quite a long time, and finally today we're here. What I'll pray for us now is to have a happy ever after.
I can't even explain the joy. It's something we've been waiting for, the both of us. So I feel very happy.
And be patient with each other, and God will guide them throughout their life, and I wish them a very successful and blissful marriage life.
I pray to Almighty Allah to keep them together forever.
They should learn to tolerate each other. They should not have high expectations from each other. They should share their problems together and solve it together.
Congratulations to the new couple. Now, oddity is one strong point in stories and reports served on Newsline. Now, this next one about two old fated lovers can best be described as a bizarre love story that comes with a definite beginning and end date. Muyiwa Omowumi tells us about the mystery behind the love story of a couple who bids the world farewell few hours apart in Abeokuta, wait for it, after 72 years of marriage.
Israel Akojedi was a devout Christian and a farmer at the early age of his life before going into furniture making. He hailed from Alara compound in Owu Kingdom, Abeokuta, Ogun State, but met his beloved wife, Mama Esther, in Ibadan during a social function. There and then, Cupid struck. Theirs was indeed a love story for the book, a very rare tale that depicts the typical bond that exists between couples in Africa. They got married less than 3 years after meeting and enjoyed the company of each other for about 72 years. Their advanced age notwithstanding, they were said to have done everything together in love, to the admiration of people around who attest to it that they are each other's special advisors.
pàápàá jùlọ àwa tá a tún bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn wọ́n ń fà wá mọ́ra gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ni wọ́n ṣe ṣe wá wọn ṣe wá gẹ́gẹ́ bí pé báyà à ń bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ rárá.
Together, they brought up their 6 children with love and self-respect. The eldest son of the late couple, 70-year-old Joseph Akojedi, described the love between their late parents as incredible.
They are loving and they are caring. And this also extends to this. They make sure that these things are practical, that we can see in their lives.
Call them Africa's Romeo and Juliet, and you won't be far off the mark, as this old couple took their love to an amazing height when they died on the same day, few hours apart. While Pa Israel died 30th October around 3 in the morning, aged 103, his beloved wife equally passed on to glory same day, aged 98.
My dad had informed us before he passed on that no sooner he died or left this world, we should limit our merriments, that very soon the wife will join him.
Some Nigerians described the couple as fated lovers whose death on the same day is both shocking and unique because of the strong bond they shared. The late couple was blessed with 6 children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren.
Marriage made in heaven, may their souls rest in peace. Time for another break. Newsline continues shortly. Stay with us.
You clean your teeth every morning, but that fresh breath feeling just doesn't last. The answer? Easy. You keep your teeth strong and healthy and give your mouth long-lasting fresh breath with new Oral-B 2-in-1 toothpaste. It helps strengthen your teeth and gives you long-lasting fresh breath.
So fresh, still fresh, and still fresh.
Stay strong, stay fresh. New Oral-B toothpaste for strong teeth and long-lasting fresh breath.
A scorecard like no other. Government has put in place measures and initiatives principally targeted at youths, women, and the most vulnerable groups in our society. These included broad plan to lift 100 million Nigerians out of poverty in the next 10 years. The creation of 75 billion naira National Youth Investment Fund to provide opportunities for the youths, and the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Survivor Fund, through which government is A. Paying 3-month salaries of the staff of 100,000 micro, small and medium enterprises. B. Paying for the registration of 250,000 businesses at the Corporate Affairs Commission. C. Giving a grant of 30,000 naira to 100,000 artisans and guaranteeing market for the product of traders. These are in addition to many other initiatives such as farmer money, trader money, market money, N-Power, N-Tech, and N-Agro. These and more in spite of a recession and a global pandemic.
Confidence is important in life's little moments. Strong teeth can help, even if they get her into trouble sometimes. A great smile is useful to break the ice, and making friends is easier when you know you have fresh breath. I give my family confidence with Pepsodent Triple Protection 123. Its antibacterial action formula gives them cavity protection, white teeth, and fresh breath. The confidence of 3 toothpaste in 1. Pepsodent Triple Protection 123.
The Council of Our Fathers.
I believe we have fought one civil war too many in this country. So those who experience it will run away from it.
Nigerian youths, let's build our nation together.
My name is Nando Jamda
Muhammad.
Stevita
Hussein Musa. Rodina Joel Tinji. Said Musa John.
I'm a carpenter. I've been doing this for more than 8 years now.
Ina sai da plantain na kai kimamin shekara 3.
I've been selling my tomatoes for about 10 years now, and I do it for a better Nigeria.
And I do it for a better Nigeria.
Ina wannan sana'ar lemu ne domin Nigeria ta ci gaba. Ina sa domin Nigeria ta kyau. And you can see how we are doing our small little work to make Nigeria great. As you can see, I'm a technician and I'm doing it to help myself and to help my generation. Ina zaune ne a plateau na business. Kuma ina yin wannan domin ci gaban ƙasar Najeriya.
For a better Nigeria. This message is from the National Orientation Agency.
These days, people get their news and information from more media sources than ever before. Some of the news and information given are fake, unverified, doctored, and manufactured to create confusion, stir disaffection, and cause disunity. Before you believe or share any news, ask yourself, is this real? Is it from a credible source? Is it verified or verifiable? Fake news is dangerous, whether you do it for fun or for political gains. Real people can get hurt. Fake news, don't create it, don't spread it.
This is a public service announcement from NTA.
You can follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook at NTA Network News, Instagram at NTA Network, Twitter at NTA News Now, YouTube at NTA News Online. Or visit www.nta.ng. For live streaming, visit www.nta.ng/live. Now, you can stay updated on the go, be it on your TV, iPhone, laptop, or iPad, or download the NTA mobile application from your Play Store or App Store. NTA, you can beat the rich.
Welcome back. Now, captains are expected to do all they can to ensure a smooth cruise, irrespective of hurdles encountered during voyage. And along the line, honor is given to such people when it is due. One captain that has continued to steer his ship with so much zeal and commitment to bringing about change through dedicated service to humanity is the Director General of the Nigerian Television Authority, Malam Yakubu Ibn Mohammed. Ruth Aguele reports that the DG was recently recognized for his distinct leadership by publishers of Profile magazine, organizers of the Profile Awards Nigeria.
Soaring like an eagle comes with a lot of passion, commitment, dedication, and the will spirit to soar even higher. Beyond the glitz and glam of the night, it is the Profile Awards Nigeria 2020, a unique moment to celebrate some outstanding Nigerians who are soaring high through exemplary leadership roles and contributing to humanity and the growth of the nation. Among the awardees is the Governor of Nasarawa State, Abdullahi Sule, who was awarded Governor of the Year, North Central, for his contributions to the state. He was represented by the Chairman, National Population Commission, Nasir Isa Kwara. Also recognized in the category of Media Personality of the Year is the Director General, Nigerian Television Authority, Malam Yakubu Ibn Mohammed, who was represented by the General Manager, NTA Parliament, for his irreplaceable role in bringing the desired change to the NTA and for his track records as a media professional.
DG of NTA is somebody who has always stood for excellence. Wherever he goes, he's been with NTA all his life, so to say, and I think that he has impacted so much to we. He is our mentor. He wants the tickers to be perfect. He wants the news to be perfect. He wants audio, he wants pictures, he wants quality of our programs to be perfect. Those who watch NTA now, we know that there's a big difference.
Other recipients urged leaders to embrace youth mentorship as panacea to reduce youth restiveness and promote unity amongst Nigerians.
My advice to everyone that is matured and is above 30 years of age is to go close to these young ones so that we could all serve as mentors to them.
Whether you are young or old, try to be fair. Anything you are doing, be honest.
A lot of people, all we do is complaining, and we don't appreciate the ones that are actually doing well. So the few ones that are doing well, we need to encourage them. We need to support them in our own little way.
As these icons represent legacies that will stand the test of time, the goal of the night is to build bridges that will spur generational change.
Congratulations to our exceptional DG. Now, the coronation of the 19th Fulani Emir of Zazzau, Alhaji Ahmed Nuhu Bamali, has come and gone, but the memory of the colorful event heralding the presentation of staff of office to the Emir will linger for quite some time. Sagia Mohammed Awal saw it all, and let's hear from him.
Zazzau Emirate was agog with personalities from within and outside the country. Muhammadu Aminu Square, which is also known as Polo Ground, remains central in that history as the coronation of the 19th Fulani Emir of Zazzau adds to the list. The traditional rites perfected. The chief imam of Zazzau and the handing over of staff of office to the new Emir of Zazzau, Malam Ahmad Nubamali, as performed by the Chief Executive Officer of Kaduna State. The speech is done, a colorful daba staged. Personalities at the ceremony wished the Emir a successful reign.
I wish the Emirate and the new Emir the best of years ahead. The Emirate of Zazzau is an Emirate with deep history. It's an Emirate that is entrenched with a lot of knowledge.
And we pray Almighty Allah to guide him, give him the wisdom
and strength to pilot the affairs of the Emirate, and we're all together to give him maximum cooperation and support.
Praying to Almighty Allah to give him the wisdom in this his new responsibility, and to take clue, an example from the former Emir, who has been very tolerant.
It's only one word I can give him. Whatever he will do, he should remember that it is God Almighty that gave him this opportunity.
I'm overwhelmed with the presence of people I've seen around, and I think it's a good omen for the Emirates. It is my prayer that the Emir's reign will be long.
It's a very big honor to be here. I wish the new Emir great success, long life and health.
Celebrations over, and the people of Zaza Emirates are hopeful of a new beginning of a prosperous leadership.
Congratulations to the new Emir. Another break beckons. We'll be right back. Another break beckons. We'll be right back. Another break beckons.
I won! 1 million naira, don't buy it.
Wow! I told you, bro. Honorable promo, don't buy it. It's real.
Tunde, what buy it?
Hey, my girl. Swale, Baba mi.
David, what buy it?
Honorable.
And my darling Joy.
Yes, baby.
What buy it?
You could become the next millionaire in the honorable promo Talk by Trophy Lager. To enter, look under the crown cork of your bottle of Trophy Lager for a code. Then dial *8011 your code to enter for weekly draws where you could win free airtime and cash from
5,000 naira
to 1 million naira. Honorable promo Talk by is brought to you by Trophy Lager, brewed with honor, not for persons below the age of 18.
Dialogue, empathy, love, and unity. These are vital components of nation building.
For all to be well, we appeal that we should refrain from volatile, provocative, inciting messages and language.
Let's build and not destroy.
Welcome back. Now, Bonny Island is a critical oil hub in Nigeria, serving as a major export terminal. Now, movement of people in and out of the island in recent times has been threatened by increase in sea piracy, with 5 persons currently in captivity. Robinson Derataide, who visited the island, reports that residents are living in fear of kidnapping, calling for improved security to safeguard lives.
Of September could be described as a Black Saturday, as 5 passengers were whisked away by pirates, while others, including a member of the River State House of Assembly, Abia people, escaped by the whiskers.
If not for God's intervention, it would have been a different story. As I speak to you, the security agencies and other critical stakeholders are doing their best to ensure their unconditional release.
I have been a victim that they chased me, they chased our boat. We are almost getting to Port Harcourt. They chased us back to Bonny more than once.
Bonny Island, playing host to 3 multinationals and several subsidiaries, has increased the influx of people into the island on a daily basis, resulting in increased pirate activities. The criminals take advantage of about 7 tributaries connecting the river, since the available military gunboats are for the protection of the multinationals, leaving the residents with inadequate security cover on the waterways.
Like last week, they took about 5 boats at a platform where we call platform.
Let the government to try to help to mount like maybe 5 gunboats, 1 for platform, one for Ones side, one for Dodger Land, one for Isaka.
The federal government should show more interest in the place, in getting these gunboats, because military is not it's not a regional thing; it's a federal government issue.
The police that ran into the ambush did not even get a response from the military because probably there is no synergy, a concretized synergy between those organs.
The combos we have are not enough, absolutely so. We see the cooperation of the multinationals, government agencies, and everybody to come on board to assist the police in policing the environment.
Given the critical position of Bonny in the nation's economy, observers say addressing the security on its waterways is imperative.
A call for action indeed. Now, the nation is still mourning the loss of one of its finest public servants. His death came at a time when his services were most needed to curb his invaluable contributions to government policies and national planning. There is hardly any national development plan in the last 3 decades without his expertise and input. Mitaire Ikpen reports that tributes flowed freely from federal cabinet members during the 3 days of funeral rites for the man Babatunde Lawal, the late Permanent Secretary, Cabinet Affairs Office, and the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation.
Born in May 1964 in Lagos, late Babatunde Lawal became Permanent Secretary in 2018. In February 2019, he was deployed to the Cabinet Affairs Office in the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, where he served meritoriously until his death on Friday, November 6, 2020, at the age of 56. The body of permanent secretaries held a valedictory session in his honor.
To miss him, this country has lost a great asset in Tunde.
Tunde Lawal has contributed in humongous terms to capacity building in the Federal Civil Service.
Tunde brought such perspectives, such freshness of thought.
And then a service of songs and night of tributes, where the Vice President paid glowing tribute to Lawal, who was also Deputy Secretary, Federal Executive Council.
We worked together on the development of Nigeria's economic response plan to the COVID-19. As chairman of the committee, I can testify to the painstaking work that this entailed for him as the leader of the Secretariat.
Mr. Lawal was a gentle giant.
For his widow, family, friends, and colleagues, earth's loss is heaven's gain.
Babatunde has finished his race. He has gone to be with his maker.
The body has been laid to rest at the Gudu Cemetery, Abuja, even as hundreds of widows and orphans whose lives he touched join his family and friends to keep cherishing his memory.
May their soul rest in peace. Now, this is where we'll end today's episode of Newsline. We appreciate you for watching and continue to be patriotic, and may God continue to bless Nigeria.
NTA, you can't beat the reach.